Okay, so we're going to finish the year in Unit 9, which is some three-dimensional figures. And we're going to create them ourselves and then find the volume and surface area. So a couple of the shapes we're going to be dealing with over and over are cones and cylinders. So a cone, the volume of a cone, I don't know if you did this in middle school or not, but here is the formula for the volume of a cone. It is pi r squared times the height of the cone, all divided by 3. And then if you wanted to find the surface area, like if you were to pull a cone apart, it's called a net. It would kind of look like here would be the base of it, and then there would be this kind of a shape if you pulled it apart. So the surface area of the cone is this formula where h is the height and r is the radius. And this is called the slant height, this square root of h squared plus r squared. The lateral area of something is the area of just the shape without the base. So that would be this like kind of triangular region right here. Okay, so those are the formulas, and you would not have to memorize them. You probably are more familiar with a cylinder. A cylinder, if you were to pull it apart, it would be a rectangle. That's what wraps around the two bases, and you'd have like a base of a circle and a base of a circle. And if you flip those bases down, that's the top and the bottom, and then there's a big rectangle that wraps around it. The volume of a cylinder is just going to be the base, the area of the base, which we know is pi r squared. And then it's times the height. Why that is pi r squared is you're just taking like the area of one of these, and then the height is how many of those circles that you had to go up and up and up. Now the surface area of a cylinder would be 2 of the bases, which is pi r squared, plus, in addition to those 2 circular bases, it's this rectangle. And remember the rectangle, if this were to wrap around, it's the circumference is this long side, so that's 2 pi r, times the height is the other part of the rectangle. So that is the surface area of a cylinder. Now, if we were talking about the lateral area, then we would not include the 2 bases. And I think we decided we're going to skip the lateral area for e-learning. So we're just going to focus on the volume and the surface area. Okay? So we're just moving into three-dimensional things, and let's just do some problems together.